take your snake out of the cage and put it in a separate container, which I've done. She's just chilling inside that little tube. And then you start the process. Okay, so the first thing you gotta do is take out everything in your terrarium. And the only reason why I have this in here is because it's really hard to take out, and I don't really want to like have to put it in there and cram it in there again, and it's already in there perfect. So that's kind of like the thing that I made from a mailbox or whatever. Not like a mailbox, a maily box thing. And you always have to make sure you have a thermometer on one side and the other side, and a hygrometer to measure the humidity in the air. Okay, so next you just have to take your newspaper, put it in the terrarium. I use this as a substrate because it's easy and cheap, and I spray my tank maybe 2 to 3 times a day to keep the humidity at the right point, and make sure that she's happy so she doesn't get a respiratory infection. That would be bad. And you just kind of set the newspaper in here and line it up nice so it looks nice for the snake, I guess. So now that we put the newspaper in, it's time to put in the decorations, or the necessities. So I have her water bowl here, and I put it usually in the middle of the cage so it gets the hot side and the cold side, so it's not so like warm or too cold. And then I have this rock here that I kind of put in for her to like use when she sheds and put the heat on. And then I have this hide that she doesn't really use, but I put it in here because, I mean, I've seen her use it once, but I think she likes it. And then that's usually it. That's what I kind of put it in. This is a really minimalist kind of setup. Then you always have to have a heat lamp for them. You can use a heat mat, which is usually generally required or recommended. So yeah, that's how I set up my terrarium. After you have it all set up, it's safe for you to put your snake back in. I'm not going to turn on the basking light right now because it makes it look weird during the video, and I have this towel here because it keeps the humidity in just right. See, right now the humidity is at about 60, which is good. That's just the right range that you want your ball python to be in. At least that's what I've read. And I'm going to spray the tank a little bit just to keep the humidity up. Don't worry, this water doesn't have anything in it. It's filtered and it's perfect for her. It doesn't matter if it gets in her water bowl. She can still drink it. And now I'm going to put Olive back in. So I'm having a little bit of a challenge getting Olive out of her tube because she is lodged in there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to try and get her out quickly so she doesn't get stressed out in there to get her back in her terrarium. So as you can see, she's slowly making her way down the tube and out the end of the tube. I was trying to be really, really nice with her, but she wouldn't really come out. So this is just how it's going to be. It's going to be a nice waiting game. So we had a little predicament. I had to cut the tube smaller than the tank so she could climb out on her own and she could be safe. Well, that's my video, guys. Hope you had fun watching. Gotta go.